Go as LordShaedow on the mic. I play to win, never to lose. In the contest of champions, I'm the one they choose. Swipe, my moves are slick. Dexterity more heavily, I dodge quick. Class champ, I'm the master of the game. Cosmic science, skill tech mutant, I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how I roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. The fight, I'm swift, my tactics excite. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, my skills are renowned. In the world of Marvel, I'm the king crown, so listen up. Here's the story of the champ, LordShaedow's the name. I'm the grind track fan.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So we're going to be taking a look at Isophyne here, new champion. Most of us got her for free if you were at the Valiant and I believe Paragon level. You got the 7-star Isophyne, and I think below got the 6-star. And she's been advertised as a great counter for Serpent. But I've seen mixed reports about her effectiveness in general terms. So we're going to take a look. We're going to dive right in here and see, is she worth ranking up, and whether you want to rank her up and where you might even use her. And I'm doing this also for myself because I'm curious as well. All right, first we're going to take a look at the synergies. Have no clue of what those coming soons are. All right, now this synergy here, what I like to do is I look at who the synergy is with. And Gladiator, if you don't know, is, I believe he's my top champion still. He's SIG 200. He was my first SIG 200, 7-star. And this synergy starts her off with 4 ego. And yes, they refer to her as they and their, okay? Just so y'all know. But if you hear me say she, just forgive me. Their max ego is increased by 2. Ego increases damage. So this is basically a synergy that does more damage, gives her more damage. All right, now, here's one, and I automatically see both Spot and Gwenpool, who just recently became a 7-star. And yeah, we got Howard the Duck for those who like him. Now, check this out. Activating a special 1 at 3 bars of power. And if you know, we're going to get into how you can even do that. It'll inflict 3 energy vulnerabilities, which again means more damage. But you have to gain 3 bars of power and then fire your special 1. All right, we've got Aegon. Now, this one, I don't know. Again, it's more damage, and it's for all the idols. Okay, whenever a personal immunity triggers, and I believe she's immune to bleed, but we'll look and see if she has any others. Gain a plus 8% fury for 12 seconds. Stacks 3 times. That's nice. And of course, you might want to bring Aegon in for the long form content. And then the final one, you gain ability power rate, which can be nice to help her ramp up. And these champions here are decent. Purgatory just got a rework, and she's actually really good. But the rest of them, they have their place. I don't tend to use them a lot, though. Okay, let's take a look at her tags real quick here. Villain tag, she's flying, she's idle, of course, and she's size large. She has no tags for those. Her release date is 2024. All right, you guys can read that if you're curious. Now, let's go into her abilities. Now, here is her signature ability, and we just got the milestone in the banquet where you can get an Isophyne dupe. And Of course, I did that. Now, read this. Isophyne will not let any cosmic threats escape their fate. Specifically cosmics. When a cosmic opponent's health drops below 10%, inflict an indefinite 125% marked passive. What does marked do? Reduces the ability accuracy of regeneration, immortality, indestructible. I would have said indestructibility, but anyway, indestructible, and death immunity. Effects by 100%. Okay? Meaning she shuts it down. So Hercules will not get his immortality. Serpent will not get his death immunity. Hela won't get that, indestructible or whatever in the end. Okay? This is in her signature ability, meaning she has to be awakened for this. And you'll notice it doesn't go up, it looks like. So even at Sig level 1, she's got that. So if you want her to be the ultimate counter for those annoying cosmics that have death immunity, indestructibility, or immortality, she needs to be awakened. Doesn't mean she can't do it otherwise, but this is what makes her a good counter. As an attacker, activating a special attack grants Isophyne a non-stacking regeneration passive. Okay? Now, that is nice. Right now, it's only 0.38% of missing health. Okay? For each ego passive. All right? So, in her signature ability, the ego passives also affect how much she'll heal back. And because I run recoil, which is going to take like 5% of my health every time I fire a special, that's actually kind of nice. Isophyne starts each fight with a power gain passive, granting 42% of a bar of power, and that'll go up with the Sig. I'm not sure. Let me see. Can I? No, I won't click on, won't let me see that. But we can always go to Aunt May. I don't know if she's on Aunt May yet, but might go look at that later. Okay, now, Isophyne is a mystic. Okay, so she has a fractured power bar. Check that out. That's what a fractured power bar means. And I didn't know that. But she can perform any special, or they can perform any special attack as long as they have the power to do so. Okay? And then it says, as a defender, they have the following chances to throw specials. Because, of course, with a fractured bar, just because she has a special 1 doesn't mean anything. Just because she has a special 2 doesn't mean anything. And just because she has a special 3, it doesn't mean she will automatically fire her special 3. So, as you can see here, she gets 1 bar of power, 100% chance. 2 bars of power, 66% chance. Okay? And a 34% chance to fire a special 1 when she has 2 bars. When she has 3 bars of power, she has a 60% chance to fire a special 3, 30% to fire a special 2, and 10% to fire a special 1. So it's not guaranteed that you're going to get hit with a special 3 just because she has 3 bars of power. But it's more likely. All right? Her attacks deal energy damage, and they benefit from rank 3 Mystic Dispersion mastery when it is not activated. So that means you do not have to put points into Mystic Dispersion for her to get it. Now, reading this, what I'm thinking is that if you have rank 4 and 5, she's going to benefit from it. But if you don't have Mystic Dispersion active, she will have the equivalent of a rank 3 Mystic Dispersion mastery. Okay? But their power combat rate is reduced by 25%. So she doesn't get a lot of power hitting into her opponent and getting hit. Both champions' light attacks have a 35% chance to nullify 1 buff on Isophyne's opponent. That means when you do your light attack, and she does her light attack. Wait. When you do a light attack or your opponent does a light attack against you, your opponent will have a chance to get a buff nullified. Whew. To get that out. If the opponent has a pierce effect active, this becomes a 70% chance to nullify. Okay, so she's great for nullification. Okay, now, whenever any of Isophyne's personal nullify abilities activate, but the opponent does not have any buffs active, gain an instant power gain. So if she's going up against someone that doesn't have any buffs, then she's going to get a little bit of power gain. Okay, so she'll ramp up a little bit faster. Now, this ego, you remember what I said before. Ego passives last for 3.5 seconds and expire one at a time. They're paused during special attacks. They max out at 10 stacks. Okay, and it just tells you she gains 2 ego passives when she crosses a bar of power, and she gains 1 when she nullifies a buff. They nullify a buff. All right, now here's what it gives you. Attack, remember I said that, but the signature ability also, it gives her regen. But it gives her attack, and she gets energy resistance. Okay, and I believe that might be per ego passive. All right, and then here's her special attacks. First hit of a special 1 puts energy vulnerability on them. All right, and it's paused during special attacks and strikers. Now, I would like to see them do more pausing during striker attacks. I really would. When activated while above 2 bars of power, an additional energy vulnerability is inflicted. Okay? Now, remember what I said. She can fire off any special. So you get 2 bars of power or more and fire your special 1, and you get more energy passives. The final hit nullifies 2 buffs on the opponent. So she don't like buffs. Special attack 2, the final hit inflicts a non-stacking 100% wither passive. What does that do? Lowers ability power rate by the given potency for 24 seconds. While active, whenever Isophyne triggers a nullify, they trigger an additional nullify. Woo! All right. If activated after hitting the opponent's block with a medium or light attack, this special attack becomes passively unblockable. So when the AI decides to act crazy and turtle up, you can hit into the block, fire a special 2, and still get them. Very interesting. For each ego passive active, they gain a fury for the duration of the special attack. So your special attack is going to do a lot more damage, special 2 attack, based on the number of furies you have. And then special 3, you inflict a degeneration passive, okay, dealing direct damage over 35 seconds. Pause during special attacks. So if you build up to another special, which shouldn't be that difficult, within 35 seconds, you can pause it for another special attack. Okay? This damage is increased by 10% for each personal energy vulnerability passive on the opponent. While this degeneration passive is active, Isophyne's special attack 1 deals an additional energy vulnerability passive. It inflicts another one. Okay, so let's go to Realm of Legends, but that's not the only place we're going to go because it's not really a good test. But I want to, just play around with her a little bit. So let's go here. And for right now, I'm just going to go in without any synergies. And let's see what she looks like here. All right, so basically what you want to do, and what I'm going to try to do, is build up. You can see the fractured bar down there. Look at that. We're already at a 1 bar of power. It's crazy. And there's no buffs here. Okay, so now, as you can see, I've got almost 3 bars of power. Okay, now what I want to do, whoops, my bad. Now I want to fire the special one off. Look at that, that's 2. Fire another special, that's 4 energy vulnerabilities. Okay. Now, I don't have any ego passives right now. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, another energy vulnerability. And I'm firing a lot of specials here, but I'm not really seeing a lot of, let's see. Yeah, I had some more ego passives there. I'm not seeing a lot of regen. But that's, okay, let's do that. Yeah, there's the regen. That's not really a lot of regen. Okay. My health is not looking great. Okay, let's do a special 1. Okay. And then another special 2. Not gonna lie, not too impressed. I'm probably not using her correctly, but I'm not too impressed with her performance against this Winter Soldier. However, he does not have a whole lot of buffs. And I do run recoil, even though she is bleed immune. Look at her health after that fight. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into Act 4. And where was it? Is it 3? Yeah. 6. And I'm going to go in with a 3-star. Let me see. Oh, wait. No. You know? No, that's good. That's good. I don't think I've actually, yeah, I haven't taken her up. And see what she looks like against a buff-heavy Venom. Okay, so he has all his links up, and you can see all the buffs that he's got. Okay, a lot of buffs. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, you can see I'm nullifying a lot. Look at that. Okay, come on. All right. Okay. He didn't want to fire it off. Okay. Yeah, this seems to be an issue. Let's restart. And let's try it again. But it looks like she nullifies really nicely, at least. Come on. I don't know why my parry wasn't working there, but fine. All right, let's just fire off energy vulnerability here. There. Finally, he threw it. What do you know? Okay, come on. There you go. All right, so I'm getting a lot of ego passives, looks like. Okay, let's fire that special. Yeah, that didn't look like it did much of nothing. Yeah, I'm not really impressed. Not impressed at all. Okay. And I realized that this is a low level, you know, 3-star, not even ramped up. I believe she's there we go. I think she's still rank 1 even. Okay, so you know, I'm not really looking at her damage per se. And I see that degen. Okay, let's fire that off there. Okay. Look how long that degen lasts, though. That degen is still going. That is a long degen. I will say that. Look at it, the degen is still going. Wow. Okay. That degen definitely lasts. I will say that. Yeah. The recoil masteries are gonna get me anyway. Figured I'd just go out like that. Okay, well, obviously, you know, a higher rank would take him out, but I'm looking at the mechanics and I'm looking at how I have to fight with her. This is a matchup where she should shine. This is a cosmic, you know, I will tell you this. When Longshot, when I came in here with Longshot, he did so well, we were like, whoa. We went back to Kabam and said, are you sure? Is this what you wanted to do? With her, I don't get that feeling at all. So, my assessment is I'm not going to be ranking her up anytime soon. I've seen people rank her up as a 7-star, and she does fine. I might take her to rank 2 at some point in time. It looks like when it comes to buff heavy matchups, she's good. And if you're not running the you know, recoil masteries, she might be even better. But there are champs that I think I will rank up before her. So nice for certain encounters, but outside of that, not my cup of tea. That's just my opinion. Okay. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Take care. If you think that I did not give her a good, fair shot, let me know. If you think a rotation would improve or something like that, or show me a video, you know, because I saw some videos where she was doing crazy damage, but she has to be ramped up. And I'm not really a big ramp up champion type of a person. So we'll see. She just may not be my cup of tea. Anyway, that's going to do it. Take care. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. And you all have a blessed day.
Arena and chill grind, that's how we roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, his skills be renowned. In the world of Marvel, Lord, the King crown.